Alright, so welcome back guys, or welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision here at Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some big Image comic news regarding one of their big books that was just optioned for or picked up for a TV deal by Amazon. So if Image Comics or comics in general is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss about Image comics or comic news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So like I said, another Image comic book has been optioned and picked up for a TV deal by Amazon. I'm assuming Amazon Prime. Now this is actually the second Image book to be picked up by Amazon. The first one I believe was East of West, which is another one of my favorite books. That was, I think, optioned or picked up last year. So I am so excited. We're getting so many big of these Image books being optioned. You have Kill or Be Killed being made into a movie. You got God Country being made into a movie. You have a Believing Song that was recently picked up for a movie, as well as Invincible being made into a movie. Gideon Falls getting a TV show. Skyward getting a TV show. There's so much stuff going on right now. I think this time, if you're an indie comic fan, you gotta get into the game because you are missing out. So the book that has been optioned, like I said, is Papergirls by Brian K. Vaughan. The story and art by Cliff Chang. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I apologize. I suck at pronouncing names. So if you're watching this, I apologize because I suck at it. But they have been picked up, and this is actually very interesting and exciting news. The final issue of Papergirls, the finale, I think it's a double-sized finale, comes out on the 31st of July this month. So I am excited. I wonder if they did that on purpose, announcing it a few weeks ahead of time to boost sales for the final issue. I'm kind of curious if that's one of the reasons why they did it, but I honestly don't care. From the moment I picked up this book, I immediately said this will someday get optioned for TV, movie deals, something. And I was right. It finally came, and I knew it. I am so excited. So if you haven't read Paper Girls, I'm just going to give you the main premise. It follows these 4 paper girls from the 80s, and they end up getting entangled in a bunch of like time travel mischief and stuff like that. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, or if you're a fan of Back to the Future, you'll love it. I already made another video about this, doing a comic recommendation or suggestion video. I'll have it linked at the end of this video in one of those little cards, or I'll put it up above here so you can check out that video if you're interested in it. But I made a whole video about it, but I'm going to just give you a quick premise. Like I said, it's about these 4 girls who end up getting mixed up in some kind of time travel mischief, and you follow their journey all through time as they go to like the prehistoric times. They go to the future, they go to Y2K, they go to now. There's so many, it's a big time travel kind of story, and it's just following these girls as they come of age during this journey as well, and just what happens when these girls go through this journey. And it's a really good story. I read the book. One of the reasons it became one of my favorites is because the covers. If you're a fan of like wraparound covers, definitely check out this book. Or if you're just a fan of Stranger Things or Back to the Future, check it out in general, because I think you would not be disappointed. I'm a huge fan of Back to the Future. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So I automatically love this book. Stranger Things I just recently got into, and I've actually been enjoying it again. Great story. Great book. I think this is gonna be exciting, and I think a TV deal is something perfect for any story like this. Sure, it has a definitive end, but at the same time, I think that they could do more of a TV series. I think when you have a book and cram it into a movie, well, whether it be a trilogy or whatever, you're always gonna like have to cut out things or squeeze things in just to add it into the story. But with a TV show, you can you don't have to have those things rushed or squeezed in. You can spread it out. You can make it happen naturally. You don't have to rush things. So that's why I like this TV deal idea. Now, as for who's doing it, I think their name is Stephany Folsom. Now, I looked her up. Now, the only credit that I can find as of right now is I guess she was the screenwriter for Toy Story 4. Now, I grew up on Toy Story. That's like my, something I grew up on. Like I said, it's like my childhood. So, even though I haven't seen the 4th one, I have total faith in her. From what I've heard about that movie, faith in this writer already. I think she's gonna give Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff's story justice and make them proud. I honestly do believe that. Even though she's lesser known, I do think this will be a success. This is something that I think, if unless you butcher it completely, remix a whole bunch of stuff, you can't fail. Now I know some people might not want to watch it or read it because it's like a female-driven book with female protagonists, and I know that it's a huge debate right now. Honestly, I don't care. I think it's a fresh new take, and I'm excited for this. This is a book that I think has a lot of potential being made into a TV story. I think in general you can do more with it. You can go to different time periods. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff. Casting wise, as of right now, I have zero clue who they could cast. Honestly, I hope they go with some of like the lesser known actresses, because I think that would help out. I think that's one of the things that helped The Walking Dead, and I hope they continue that with these Image books, whether it be Oblivion Song or this. I think they should cast somewhat lesser known. They could be a little bit more known, but I think the lesser known actors or actresses help out these books, because these are lesser known books. You got lesser known actresses coming in. It gives it a whole new identity and take. So I think that works. But I'm so excited. I've been wanting to get my hands on a first copy of issue number 1. At this point, I'm probably going to end up paying an arm and a leg for that now, which kind of sucks, because I really love this book. I was able to get I think, number 1 for $1 at my comic shop when I first picked it up, but I always wanted to get the number 1, first print, which unfortunately at this point, I'll probably end up having to save money or something, because it's going to cost me an arm and a leg at this point, similar to The Walking Dead. But I'm excited. If you're a fan of this book, if you have read it, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you excited? What are your expectations? Who do you hope for casting? Like I said over Oblivion Song, if you want me to, maybe I'll do like a fan casting, because that's something I always like doing, even though like my ideas probably will never come to fruition. I think that's always fun to do, just to kind of see what we could come up with all together. But like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, those are my quick thoughts and opinions regarding Papergirls being made into a TV series. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss any more Papergirls news from me moving forward, because I'll be keeping you up to date as news comes in. You can also go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll have those links linked in the About Me section of YouTube. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.